Hello, my name is Sam Gable, and this is my presentation or discussion of the palindrome dates code. So how did I iterate through different dates? So I used this triple for loop, going through each year, month, and day within the ranges. Essentially, having each one check as a valid date by coming to this dictionary, which has the corresponding, or the month with the corresponding number of days in it. 31 will return an invalid date for a few months, so I just did that to check. I did have a conceptualized way of essentially having the endpoint of this for loop coming up here and pulling the corresponding number of days plus 1 for that month, but I ended up not deciding against that just because it ended up being very clunky. I had to leave the dictionary in there, and I wasn't really happy with how the code turned out. Which tells me there's a few invalid dates that are ran through. How did I test if a date or did I have to iterate over every possible date? I did end up doing that. I originally wrote this code thinking month first. However, that is much easier to test since I only need to go up to 2021 to find the last palindrome date. But given that was not the goal of this assignment, I did end up changing it to this, and every date in the range is tested. How did I test for date was a palindrome date? So I used it. So first I made it into a compact version, removing the slash from each date, so that it would just be 8 digits, and that way the month and day could essentially be combined into the year. And then I go up here to this function, which reverses it and tests if that's equal to the original, in which case it's palindrome, returns true, and it gets appended to this palindrome dates list. How did I write the detected palindrome dates to a text file such that each date is written into a separate line? So I first opened up a file in read mode, and then wrote each date in there, followed by /n, which goes down to the next line. So I'll now demonstrate this code. So I had a little bit of a debate with myself, because there's an argument to be made about whether the 21st century goes from 2000 to 2100 or 2001 to 2101, given that there was no year 0. So I decided to just make a code that was inclusive of both. And it doesn't really actually change anything because there aren't any palindrome dates in the year 2000 or the year 2100. So I found 28 of them. So we'll come down here, check our palindrome dates, and we can see that they all occur in the month of February, which makes sense because the 20th century, every day starts with 2 zeros, so 02 will only correspond with the month of February. Thank you.